Good evening, students. So today we are going to discuss two topics. One is post-structuralism, and next one is deconstruction. Okay. Uh, from structuralism only, post-structuralism developed, and it is also a kind of philosophy which could be applied in any field of art, literature, or science, where whatever the field could be, this philosophy could be applied. So, post-structuralism is also a kind of philosophy derived from structuralism. Okay, and post-structuralism is against structuralism. Okay, so whatever the ideas, the philosophy of structuralism, if everything is wrong, false, is completely it has lots of mistakes. That's what the post-structuralist say. Okay, and Derrida is the founder of post-structuralism, and he introduced the concept called center. Okay, and there is nothing called as binary. Okay, so structuralists say that there is a binary structure in the universe, but post-structuralists say that there is nothing called as binary. Okay, though it seems that there is a binary, but actually there is no binary. That's what post-structuralists say. Okay, and say there is a wheel. Okay, in that wheel there is a center. Okay, the wheel is rotating and revolving itself, but the center cannot revolve itself, or it cannot activate itself. Okay, it is there. There is a center, and there is no use of it, but it merely it is there merely as a center. It cannot rotate itself, it cannot revolve itself, and it cannot contribute anything to others. Okay, see, for example, there is a wheel, and in that wheel there is a center, and the center is motionless. Okay, it is idle. Okay, and it cannot move. If the center moves, and the structure of wheel is collapsed. Okay, see, if we go by bicycle, or if you have a ride on a bike, there are two wheels, and in that two wheels there is a center, and it is not at all moving. Okay, the center is connected to center of the wheel is connected to the bike, and then the whole structure of bike is completely different. But most importantly, there should be a wheel, and in that wheel there is a center, and the center is completely inactive. Okay, then only the bike can move. If the center started to move, then the structure of bike is completely collapsed. Okay, so therefore there is a center, and the center cannot act. Okay, so that's what the post-structuralists say. And see, in the wheel there could be two corners. In a circle there could be two corners, but always the same points cannot be in the same point. At the same point, it revolves. It is circulating. Okay, so see, the post-structuralists they say that mostly we human beings seems to perceive only binary structure, but actually the whole universe is not made up of binary structure. There is day and there is night. At the same time, there is dawn, and dawn cannot be called as either day or night. It is a mixture of both. Similarly, human beings, they are a mixture of both. Okay, if we randomly take, if we take any person, is mixture of both good natures as well as evil nature. Okay, so binary structure cannot be applied to everything, and even in a wheel, it seems to be a binary structure, but actually the wheel is not a binary structure. So that is the situation of that is the real structure of universe. So universe is not made up of binary structure, but rather it has a center, and center cannot act. Okay, so what Derrida says, the center could be called as God, as well as meaning of a literary text or any text. Okay, so post-structuralists say that there is a God, but God cannot activate himself. He cannot bless us. He cannot help us. He cannot satisfy. Give us. He cannot give us whatever we pray to him. Okay, because he is the center, and if he activates himself, then the whole structure of the universe is collapsed. Okay, so the mystery of meaning, the mystery of God is it has its own existence, but we will never be able to achieve or feel the center of meaning, our God. Okay, so what do the post-structuralist critics say? Similarly, in a text, in a poem, there is meaning, but we will never be able to understand or feel the meaning of a literary text. Okay, so that's what the post-structuralists say. The meaning is mystery. Likewise, God is also mystery. The real meaning of a poem is mystery. We are able to feel that there is something more in a text, but we will never be able to achieve what is that extra more. Okay, so this is the concept of post-structuralism, and we shall move to next topic, deconstruction. So deconstruction is an extension of post-structuralism. Okay, and so the deconstructionists say they deconstructionists always deconstruct the meaning of a literary text. Okay, so they will have a completely different perspective to a text, and thus they deconstruct a literary text. Okay, say if you read a statement, we superficially or commonly we can understand the text, but they deconstruct the statement. I already told in the classroom itself in first semester, in all the semester also I give this example. There is a statement called women should be treated as God. Okay, and let me say women should be treated as God. When I say this statement, the statement seems to be great. Everyone should follow this. Likewise, we may think, but the deconstruction critics would deconstruct and say that this statement, women should be treated as gods. So this statement is a completely wrong statement. It is completely a male chauvinistic statement, and that's what deconstructionists would say. So how do they deconstruct this statement? So if we treat women as gods, then God cannot tell lie, and God cannot drink, and God should forgive everything, and God cannot be angry with anyone, and so women should be treated as gods. So therefore, women cannot enjoy certain things because she's forgiving everything, and she's so strong and whatever the harm that men do to women is so strong, therefore nothing is going to harm her. Okay, therefore men can continue to harm them. Okay, and since women should be treated as gods, and God should forgive everyone, then therefore we can continue to do lots of sins to women, because women are God and they will forgive whatever the sin that men commit. Okay, so it is also true. Okay, but superficially speaking, women should be treated as God. It is a great statement. The one who is speaking, who wrote this statement should be great. It is a great thinking. It is a great thought. Likewise, we may think so, but the deconstructionists would completely deconstruct and they give exact opposite meaning to us. Okay, so that's what the deconstruction critics would do. Okay, still there are 3 more topics, so we will continue in next video. Thank you.